All right. Today I'm going to do my thoughts on the Nintendo Switch 2. I've had this thing since July of last year. I bought it for my birthday. Um, I really enjoy it. Um, it is a lot. It's bigger than the original Switch, which is nice, especially for someone with large hands. Um, a lot of the third-party games look better in docked mode. Like some of the games on the original Switch, some of the third-party games, they did not look good in docked mode or on the TV. Um, I bought the version that came with Mario Kart World. I really do enjoy Mario Kart. I enjoy Nintendo altogether. I've had every single Nintendo system except for the Super NES, which I was Team Sega Genesis. But in reality, I just could not afford both systems. So I went with a Sega Genesis because it was cheaper. I'm sure if I could have gotten a Super Nintendo as well, I would have enjoyed it just as much. But there, and then I didn't have the Wii U. I had an original Game Boy, the Game Boy Advance, and the 3DS were the handhelds I had. And I had the Switch 1 from 2019 to 2022. I sold the Switch 1 to get an Xbox Series X. And then, make it kind of funny, I ended up getting rid of the Series X to get the Switch 2. Because the old wife probably was not going to be very happy if I bought a third game console. So, yeah, you know how that is. I'm going to start with the cons of the Nintendo Switch 2. The first thing is everything is very expensive. I have the Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller. I believe it costs more than a Sony PlayStation 5 DualSense, which I talked about how much I've loved the DualSense controller. So the games never go on sale. Some of the games are $80. Like Mario Kart World, it's Mario Kart. It's fun, but it's not an $80 game. I mean, I believe the Joy Cons are like $100, which I've never been a big fan of the Joy Cons. So when I play in handheld mode or on the TV, I have my Pro controller, which is not a bad controller. I like it. And then I have a third-party controller that I use sometimes. There, but for the most part, I'll just leave it like this because it'll fit in this case. So, and I just suck it up. And then the games never go on. Nintendo games very rarely go on sale. I mean, so that's another con. Now the positives, it's the Nintendo system. I love Nintendo. I grew up with an NES. Well, when I was able to buy one on my own, my dad would not buy us a game console because we had a Commodore 64. Problem with that statement is he had a Commodore 64. He had a computer. We didn't. So when I got my paper out, I was able to buy a Nintendo. So yeah, lifelong fan of Nintendo. And then so obviously this thing is larger than the original, which makes it better. It's got a better screen, and now you can turn on the boost mode for Switch 1 games. So the Switch 1 games actually look really good in handheld mode. Switch 2 games look good also. One other con is a lot of the new games, Switch 2 games, they come on key cards, so you basically have to download the game. I like to buy some of the Switch games physically, not because I'm a fan of physical games. So I'm just too lazy to put in a new game, but I like it because it saves on space. This thing only has another con. It only comes with 256 gigs of storage. Now, I bought an additional card for 256. So I have some physical games. I have Marvel Alliance 3. Zelda Breath of the Wild, which because I have the more expensive Nintendo Online, you get the free upgrade. This game looks really good on Nintendo Switch too. Pikmin 4, Mario Party Jamboree, which I've never really played. I bought this on Temu, and because I was a new customer, I got it for like $15. Super Mario Maker 2, which is a really fun game, and my wife bought me for Christmas Donkey Kong Bonanza. This is not a key card, it's actually a physical game. This game is really fun. I would recommend it. Other Nintendo Switch 2 games, I just picked up Final Fantasy VII on sale for $23.99. Played it briefly on PlayStation Plus, but never finished or didn't get very far. I'm looking forward to playing this more in handheld. I have downtime at work where I can get a lot of Switch in on handheld mode. Plus, when we go out of town on vacation, I can take it with me. And I just wanted a really good story game to be able to play in handheld mode when I'm not there. Pokemon Pokopia, which is really fun. I think that might be the only Switch 2 games I actually have. These are all my physical games that I have installed. Yeah, come to think, I don't think I have that many Switch 2 games, actually. It's kind of funny. The games look good on TV, which I might put this on TV mode in this video. But they also look good on the screen. It's only an LCD screen, but it does its job. I mean, I think it's like almost 8 inches. It's a nice size screen. Can't really, don't know what else to really, what else can I say about this? I give Nintendo a lot of props for doing this. One thing I am going to say about this, and it's another con, is that, yeah, I mean, the games look better, obviously, but they went with if it's not broke, don't fix it approach, and I don't know, I feel like, you could have made the interface look a little bit more next gen or something, but, I mean, like I said, then it does its job. And the battery life, not really good. I bought an extra charger for the Switch 2, so that helps. But if I'm at home and I'm in my room, I'm going to pretty much play it on TV. Also, like, another good thing is I can move it out to the sunroom. It's very easy to move. I mean, just the dock and plug it out to the TV out there. So that, that's another everything. I feel like playing this is just like something I can just pick up and play and put down, with the exception of Zelda and Final Fantasy. I don't know if you like Life Sims, but I really like this Tomodachi Life. I don't know how to say it. Basically, you make Miis and they live in your little island. I like games like that, so yeah, let's boot up Mario Kart real quick. Pretty much, you played Mario Kart on the original Switch, Mario Kart 8. This is pretty much the same thing. I mean, can't really go wrong. I'll just play, I want a new Yoshi. Yeah, the games look really good on screen. I'm going to go out and say that the $500 price tag is fair, I guess. If you're going to pick one up, I'd probably do it right now because I have a feeling that that they're going to raise their price like Sony and Microsoft did. So it might be a good idea to pick one up before they raise the price. It's kind of weird playing a single player. I haven't played that in a long time. I've been playing it online forever now. So I actually enjoy playing online. Since Christmas time, it seems like more people have this now. So when I first got it, it had only been out for about a month. And, like it was a struggle sometimes to find people online. Like you wouldn't get the full 24 people. That's what I feel like this is what stands this game apart from the other Mario Karts is 24 players. Although I like all the extra stuff that was on Mario Kart 8. Unfortunately, I sold my copy when I sold my Switch originally. So I just don't see the point of paying $60 for basically the same game. So oh, I can't believe I didn't see that bomb coming. Yeah, some of the other games, like if this is your first time in a Switch, obviously Zelda Breath of the Wild. I never played the new one, Tears of the Kingdom. I haven't finished the Breath of the Wild yet, so Super Mario Odyssey is just an awesome game. I mean, if you're gonna go with some older Switch games, and there's a free upgrade for Switch 2. Another thing that gets on my nerves is like they make these Switch 2 upgrades and then they charge you like $20 for them. I think that's kind of ridiculous. But cause I don't really think that, I don't know. I just don't think it's that big of a difference that warrants that kind of price. And I understand that it does cost money to do this, and obviously Nintendo's all about making money, which anybody that's going into business would be. But anyhow, I think I'm going to switch to the regular TV and talk about this on TV about this game. And don't worry, you won't have to. I won't force you to watch me set it up to the TV. I'll edit the video too. So if you're watching this, it'll be very much instant. Alrighty, so let's move this to the regular TV. Okay, so I am back. We are on the regular TV, and we are about to finish this. So I actually think this thing looks really good on regular TV. This is on a 65-inch, just standard 4K TV, Toshiba Fire TV. I picked up on sale a few years ago. This game looks really good on TV, like I said. So as to say, I am very happy with my Switch 2. I think I played more than my Xbox. I was playing it, you know, like when I first got the Xbox, I had a lot of catching up to do for, you know, Xbox exclusives. My 360, I did not have a good experience with the 360, although I liked it when it was working. It just wasn't you know, like, yeah, I'd send it back once, it went out again, decided to go and get the new Slim model. And, you know, that thing only lasted about a year. And, you know, Microsoft wanted me to, you know, send them like $150 because it didn't have a warranty anymore. And I just got fed up. I ended up buying a PlayStation 3, which is what I wanted in the first place, but you know, Sony was trying to sell the damn thing for like $600, so in 2006, I mean, it was just ridiculous. So I ended up with a 360, which, you know, when the thing was working, I really enjoyed, so. But anyhow, this is supposed to be about Nintendo, not Microsoft. Some other Nintendo games I'm looking forward to. They remade Star Fox. Dude, I cannot wait. I love that game on my N64. It was the first game that ever had that I know that only ever had Rumble. Came with the Rumble pack. That was just awesome. I mean, you know, when that game came out, I was like 21, but I mean, like I said, man, I'm just a big kid at heart. So yeah, the Nintendo Switch 2, man, it's really enjoyed it for almost a year I've had it. Being able to just take it with me, you know, we're gonna be going on some mini vacations over the summer, and being able to you know, take this thing with me. Yeah, really looking forward to playing Final Fantasy VII. I think I'll end up buying Rebirth on it for the same reason. Just a good story game to play. I think I really wanted to play this, you know, a couple years ago, but I had just got done with Final Fantasy 16, spent hours on it, and I was just Final Fantasy out, so I couldn't really get into it, but I'm really looking forward to it. Some other games I might buy on Switch 2 that, you know, are on other systems. I'm really thinking about buying Cyberpunk. Yeah, that'd be another game I'd buy. Some of the other games that have come out for like Star Wars Outlaw I've already played. Oh, one game that was terrible on this thing that, you know, was Madden. I mean, you know, my oldest son, he's like, why are you buying this on your Switch? I'm like, so I can play it in handheld. But I mean, the game was not very good. And I don't have much faith in EA anyways, but I think they've ruined football games since, you know, they became the exclusive game for the NFL. I mean, and, you know, 2K, you know, being pretty much the exclusive game for basketball isn't, you know, any better, but but I understand that 2K26 actually plays pretty well on the Switch too, so I already have it on PlayStation 5. I didn't see any reason to buy it on there. It would have been cool to buy an MLB The Show, but it's just a Switch 1 version. So, although playing a franchise, it might be helpful to be able to play it on. When I had my original Switch, I had MLB The Show 22, and that was when MLB The Show was on Game Pass. And I was going between the two. You could cloud save it. You can cloud save your franchise, because that's very much all I do. I don't really mess with playing online. As far as sports games go, I just always enjoyed playing the seasons or franchises. I've been doing that since, you know, Super Tecmo Bowl on the regular Nintendo. So, boy, that game was something else back in the day. I mean, like you didn't play, you couldn't play a whole season back then. I mean, and then you could do it. The game was fast too, so you could do it quickly. Like I couldn't actually afford the game, so I would rent it and play it all weekend. Get really frustrated, you know, because the game would get harder as the season went on. And I felt like, yeah, make it into the wild card round and lose. But yeah, I actually never owned it though. I always would rent it. Anybody from Youngstown probably might remember Farmore. I used to rent it from there all the time. That's Youngstown, Ohio, by the way. And I actually bought I own the Sega Genesis Super Tecmo Bowl. Played the shit out of that. So. Right, well, I think I'll wrap this up. Yeah, I've enjoyed my Nintendo Switch. Like I said, I bought it last July. Can't really go wrong. I mean, it'd be nice if Nintendo was a little bit friendlier on the prices of their, you know, like this Switch 2 controller was like $85. Like, there's no way it should cost more than a Sony PlayStation controller. I will say one thing about the controller though, is the battery life that's on it is awesome. I mean, I could probably go through my whole rotation of PlayStation 5 controllers and have to only charge this thing once, maybe every 2 cycles of PlayStation 5 controllers. So, yeah. Anyhow, though, yeah. I got one more race to go, but I don't think I'm gonna put that on camera. So, yeah. I would get it now if you haven't gotten it already before they raise the price. I haven't imagined that they're going to raise the price with the state of things. With RAM being so expensive, you know, in the United States putting the United States tariffs. Although I don't think the tariffs themselves are going to would cause things to go up that much. I'm actually, you know, I think tariffs are a good idea, and I don't want to get political or anything like that, but for electronic stuff, I just don't see these companies building this stuff in the United States. So, I mean, it would be nice if, I mean, I'd gladly pay more for a game system that was built by American workers, but I mean, hey. But anyhow, I'm getting off topic. I got something new coming from Temu. I'm gonna do a opening it up on here, and I got a few other videos planned I wouldn't mind doing. So until next time, thank you for watching.